Hey, what's up guys? Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. I have today the Paria Outdoor Products ReCharge UL Sleeping Pad. This is going to be a first impressions video on this brand new product from them, and I am honestly so excited to share this because I'm going to compare it next to my Thermarest NeoAir Xlite, which in my opinion, this thing is going to compete with this really well. Not only because of the price, but because of the functionality and how close it resembles the NeoAir. So let's get into it.
Give them time to grow. Let them breathe, let them know. And my mind is sharper than my mouth. My teeth are crooked still, and my heart is shallow. How you gonna hurl your satellite? And I know I'm bound to feel alright. How you gonna hurl your satellite? And I know I'm bound to feel alright. I'll move to Arizona, where it said the souls are born. Tired of all these strangers think they read my mind. Turn around and watch it for the wild. How you gonna hurl your satellite? And I know I'm bound to feel alright. How you gonna hurl your satellite? And I know I'm bound to feel alright.
Alright guys, so let's get into my first impressions of the ReCharge pad. Now, I've got the NeoAir sitting on top of the ReCharge just to show you that they are basically the same size. There are a few design differences in how the pad is cut, especially here at the head end of the pad, but you've got 20 inches wide by 72 inches long. Now, it's going to be an ultralight style cut. So you're gonna have a tapered cut at the bottom or the foot end as opposed to a square cut that you'll see on some other pads like the Fox Outfitters pad that I have shown in other videos. But one thing to talk about real quick is the different styles of valves that you have on these pads. So on the NeoAir, you've got a screw style valve that allows the air to come in and out, obviously, but one of the things that I don't love about this particular valve is if I wanted to have a lot of tight air inside of it, so it's as firm as I can get it, I have to be blowing into the valve as I am screwing it closed, which, to be honest, like the only option for blowing this pad up is to use your mouth, where the ReCharge has different options that I'll show you here in just a second. But overall, the NeoAir is a fantastic but really expensive pad, and that's why I'm comparing it to the ReCharge, because I think the ReCharge is a better value for anybody that is on a budget. Now, the NeoAir is going to be anywhere from $125 to $175. I don't know the exact price off the top of my head, but it's a really expensive pad. Now granted, it's got an R value of 3.2 and it's 12 ounces. It's only 12 ounces, so it's super lightweight, really awesome ultralight option. But let's go ahead and talk about my impressions of this pad, because to be absolutely frank and honest with you, I love this thing. And to be even more honest, I have not slept on it yet, but I've laid on it for a good amount of time, and I have to say it's really comfortable. Now what they have here is 20 inches by 72, like I mentioned before. You're 2.5 inches thick on your loft of the pad, so you're gonna get plenty of height above the ground. And the benefit of this too is they've got some insulation in here that brings us to an estimated R value of 3.5. Really great option for the price of this pad, which is about $70. But the ReCharge has a really similar design to the NeoAir in the sense that you've got horizontal baffles that are just really nice air chambers. And the benefit to this is as you're moving around at night, because granted, we don't always sleep very good in the backcountry, especially that first night. I find that these horizontal baffles are more comfortable for me versus a pad like the Climate Static V, which is another great option that I'll tangent on real quick. This is 16 ounces, but you have a less R value with this pad, and I personally don't like the shape of this pad as well for sleeping. It's just not as comfortable for me personally as opposed to the horizontal baffles and kind of that rigid, firm type of style that you get with this pad, where this pad you have very like specific air chambers that are meant to all connect together, and it's a great pad, but I think the Paria is a better option in my personal opinion. So as far as the construction and the build quality of the pad, seriously, honestly impressive. They've got a really thick ripstop material. You've got like laminated seams to bring everything together. And then the valve is one of my favorite things on this pad. And what you've got is a little cap that pulls off. And what I love is if for any reason this comes off, the air is not going to escape because you've got a one-way valve. So really, really awesome. Now, if I want to blow this up with my mouth, I've got the option to do that. It's really easy to do, but Paria does also have the option to buy their pump bag that came out with these pads. This is about $20, and I think that if this is something that you're interested in, it's a great option because this connects directly to the valve itself, and then you just fill the bag with air, just like blow into it, and then roll the bag closed, and that will push the air into the pad itself. So this is a great option. It does obviously take up space and weight in your pack, but if that's not something that you're concerned about, then this is a great thing to have as an option to blow the pad up. So guys, to be totally honest, if I had the choice between this and the NeoAir, I would absolutely buy the ReCharge, because this thing, although it's not 12 ounces in weight, you're looking at 20 ounces of weight, and they don't use as lightweight of material. Carrying that extra 8 ounces and saving some ounces elsewhere, especially saving a bunch of money and going with this, is something that would be really intriguing to me. And it's a product that's gonna last, and it's designed well, and I am seriously really impressed with how they have put this together. But if you're looking for a sleeping pad, I honestly feel like this is going to be a really great option. They've just made a really nice product here. So they've got two products. They've got the ReCharge UL, which is the ultralight version, and then they have the XL, which is a bit larger pad, and you can check out the specs on that on their website. But yeah, guys, this thing is really cool, and I'm seriously, honestly impressed with how well it rolls up, the build quality of it, just everything about it I'm really happy with. I don't have any negatives, at least in my first impressions of this pad. So there you go, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have an awesome day.